Yo, everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Ice back on another one. So, as you guys can see by the title of the video, we'll be looking at Isagi has finally become a true striker. I know you guys might be wondering, was he not a true striker at the start of the series? Wasn't he this? Wasn't he that? But save that for later as we go in the video. I will go and explain Isagi rise from the start of the series to him right now. So before we do any of that, make sure you guys like and subscribe to my channel for further videos like this. So without further ado, let's continue the video. So I know what you guys might be thinking when I say that Isagi is not a true striker. Like, was he not? Did he not score a lot of goals? To that I say, yes, he was not. And to other part I say, yes, he did score a few amount of goals. But he was never a true striker in both situations. Let me explain. At the start of Bluelock, Isagi was a attacking midfielder. He did come in as a striker and did go to become a striker, but he was an attacking midfielder. He didn't have the tools like with speed, with strength, with shot power, and he could not make his own goals like guys like Rain and Barrow. And even his peers around him, because you see how Konaga made his own goals. The only thing he was good at was playmaking for others, like we see in the second selection, and his elbow moment, that's the reason. Rain took him, and because he lost in very little duel that they had against each other. Anyhow, so look at where I'm coming from when I say it's again a striker. And then in the the Japan U20 vs Bluelock 11 match, we see Isagi play as an attacking midfielder. Never play as a striker because that was Rins and then other players played the ventures. But anyhow, moving from the point. So as we can see, Isagi was never a true striker in the first second selection and the Bluelock versus Japan team. And each time he scored, but a goal, it was never his own making like what Rin Barrow Nagi could do. Not saying he didn't have his moments at times. Now that's the entire first and second and third and Japan U20 match. I'm just going through all those. I'm not spending a lot of time on it. Like now we're going into the NEL where we see Isagi becomes Isagi, as I would say. Now to the NEA where we see him go from attacking midfield to a second striker. So this is how Isagi slowly progressed through ranks in the series. The first match was against Barca, where he came on as a sub, and then we saw Isagi put in a situation where to be a striker he was no good. Could not make any plays to go to the goal, and so he passed to Konagami that attacking midfield role he took up in the game. We then see him and Bachira saying they should meet when they can get their own goals, showing that Isagi lacked the tools to be considered a true striker at that moment in time. Now, the next match against Manchester is where we see Isagi move from an attacking midfield to a second striker role completely. This is where he got his meta vision, which helped him to move up in the series. Now, in this match, we see Sagi make a lot of improvement. Then he was able to make 2 goals happen in this match. First goal was Konagami stealing it, and the second one was the one that Yukimiya scored. The 2 things this play have in common is that Isagi could build up the play, but the end product was not there. As we saw, the goal with Yukimi, he should have scored what, but he was lacking the tools, and because that character was able to prevent him from scoring, and the first one was stolen, so let's not, meditate or think about that too much. Before I go on to the next match, let me guys tell you what is a second striker, because I mentioned it and I don't think most of you understand it. A second striker is a player that plays behind the main striker in the team, not to confuse with the attacking midfield role. The second striker will find space to go in and score behind the striker. And because the striker opens space for them, we go in. For example, Thomas Muller, look how he played in the second striker, behind the second striker in Bayern. And now he take up the open space for the left. So that's an example. You guys can look at if you watch football, you know what I'm talking about. But anyhow, moving on. Now to the Ulbers match. There we saw Isagi play the second striker role in this match fully. We saw that Isagi could finish both plays what he started. So the first goal is him stealing the ball from Bauer and then starting to pass to link up with Corona, going down the field with Corona passing the ball over the defense, with Ness trying to throw him off by hitting his shoulder, but Isagi hit it with his left foot and score a goal. And in the match, no, in the, which match was it again? Yes, in the Japan versus Bluelock 11, we saw Sai do the same thing to Isagi. Hitting him on his shoulder, not to cause any fall, and Isagi could not score the goal. So this was a good callback to show that Isagi has developed other skills. Now, going forward, we saw Isagi being put in a situation where he was blocked off by Aiko, and he could not make his own play in that moment. To make things worse, he tried to pass it to Yukimian, but Kaiser took it and made a wonderful play, showing what a true striker can do in a situation. Now, Isagi's second goal came because of two reasons: hearing mad burst and the defense focusing on Kaiser. This is the main reason Isagi is considered a second striker in my opinion, because the true striker of the team was Michael Kaiser. So Isagi became the second option, and he was able to go behind Aiko and Ario just to get that goal. So taking up the space for Kaiser was a left behind for him. And then, he just goes on and finishes the goal. And now for the final and last moment where, this is the moment where Isagi finally become a true striker in my opinion. And he proved it in recent chapters against PXG. So to start out the play, what all of that what here does, here passing, all that. But you're not focusing on here, you're focusing Isagi. So Isagi, made the run. He set up plays from seeing where Konagami would have come and shut down Shida to get the pass on Konagami. Then he's in an open space, and this is where we see Isagi's full development in a true striker, because Rin and Kaiser came in to shut him down. And in situations like this, as we see him through the entire Bluelock series, from the first to second, I think you can see the third, the Japan versus Bluelock 11, the Manshine, the Barcha, the Ubras match, all those match. When Isagi is put in a situation where two players are usually on him, he usually is able to shoot the ball or is able to get the ball, but he has to pass. But in this situation, we saw that Isagi was able, one, to get the ball, make something out of it and completely out of nowhere, so he improvised on spot and shoot the ball. Because as I said, we saw him put in situations like this in the entire manga. He either pass or he loses the ball, but this time he shoots the ball and scores the goal. Make showing that he is now a full striker you can depend upon. Not a person who's relying on other players to set them up and then he's just been a tapping merchant. Noah has now considered Isagi a true striker because he has taken out Grim, putting Corona to make this team be more focused around Isagi as a central striker. So yeah, this is why I consider Isagi a true striker. Let me know what you guys think about this video. So, please